Welcome back. This is Billy with Coach Dooley's List. And once again, if you're enjoying these coaching videos, please like and subscribe to the YouTube page and follow along on all of our social media platforms. I am here today with good buddy, Coach Josh Dillard at North Oconee.
Good to see you, brother.
Head softball coach and head boys golf coach. And I appreciate you taking the time today.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
Yeah, we'll jump right in it. I know a little bit about your coaching journey, but tell your fans about your coaching journey and how you ended up where you're at today.
Man, so I started out working at Bethlehem Christian, coached there for 3 years, went to Prince Avenue, worked there for 3 years, and just, family was growing and kind of wanted to get into the public school sector and put some feelers out. And I get a phone call one day and North Oconee High School, and that's a good phone call to get. So been here since 2019, coached basketball, and now on to softball and golf. So it's good.
What all have you coached? And I know you've kind of, like most young coaches, what all did you coach at Bethlehem and Prince?
Wow. So we've done varsity tennis, track and field, varsity football, assistant on the basketball court there, everything. I mean, baseball, literally everything except for soccer, and I don't ever want to do it. So yeah, that's about it.
I love it. And, like I said, it's always fun. You say, growing family and continues to grow. Congratulations.
It does continue to grow. That's right. Yeah.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah.
It'll air next week. You got time to tell the family.
That's right.
Congrats to you and Brittany.
Thank you.
And so, you've had a couple stops. You've worked in a lot of different sports, which, under a variety of head coaches as well.
Yes.
And so, you kind of start to feel and, hey, what do you want your program? So we can focus. I always say just focus on one sport.
Sure.
We'll focus on softball because that's our world too.
Absolutely.
I know nothing about this world except I just try to break 100.
Break 100.
But what is it now that you want your softball program here at North to be known for?
So, over the years, just watching, in different sports, I've kind of honed in on, sometimes you get the rub between parents, coaches on playing time or even results of a game.
Right.
And we've kind of honed in on what your shirt says, your newly given shirt here.
Yes, and thank you. This is, in the spirit
the swag,
of John,
that's right.
John Gruden, so read it for everyone.
We get what we earn.
Which I love.
We do, whether that's playing time, whether that's a result in a game, and we earned it. That we earned a win, we earned a loss. We earned time on the field, we earned this, we earned that. That's what it is. And I feel like there are so many, in softball, the travel world, you don't like something, you find a different team.
Yep.
And so now you don't find another team, you get better and you earn it. So that's kind of been our motto.
No, I absolutely love that. And like I said, and two, you put it on a shirt, they see it each week, and I know, you were.
And you got to earn it. You literally, you have to earn it. They're not given. So like our coaching staff would highlight someone, hey, they earned this. Right. Now you can rep it. So when we have our practice days and we have a red shirt, if you have the earned shirt, you wear the earned shirt.
I love that. I love it. And again, in all your stops, head coach, assistant coach, all the different sports, and sometimes these don't even have anything to do with the coaching. But what is one of your favorite coaching stories from over the years?
I think I have two. So 2019, made the move over here to North, and kind of just drinking out of a fire hose classroom, coaching, and I worked with Coach Raz to begin with, and which was great. He's been very successful and did help me in a lot of ways, kind of get my feet under me and dealing with a lot of things. But I remember one of our biggest games was at St. Pius. St. Pius used to run the region in basketball. And we'd go over to St. Pius. And the basketball program at North prior to Coach Raz was not hugely successful. Right. I think they won 2 games the year before. We go to St. Pius, region game, upset them. And it was like, okay, we can do this. Not just the boys, but it was like, okay, there was like validation there. So that's one, just a huge, huge success. The second one, I'll never forget, it hurts that we didn't win it, but 2021, a couple of years later, our softball program under the leadership of this gentleman here, we made one of the most unbelievable runs in Columbus that I think we've ever made, that will ever be made. Whether it was playing 2 or 3 games in a day, it was like 40 degrees. We just kept playing. Competing. We ended up dropping the final to Central, and just incredible series. But those like 4 days in Columbus, if you've never been, go as a fan. Like it, It's unbelievable. Now add, that you're winning and you've got girls competing their tails off. It makes it that much better. It was awesome.
Oh, we could write a book of stories on that one, even down to the last game. And for those of y'all who've been there, they're hollering at you to bring your lineup up. And we had two pitchers, and we were very fortunate in that. One of them gets hit in the head with an errant foul ball. She's gonna start the game pitching because she had just finished the other one. We were just gonna roll in, and they're like, bring a lineup. And I'm
where's our pitcher?
Like,
yes,
who's gonna pitch? Like the other one's in the bathroom,
and the other one has lost to contact, and so Maddie was pitching with that. But again, it made it that much better. It really did.
And those stories, and anybody who goes through that knows that. So I love it. So, being a head coach for 2 years now with two different sports, if somebody does, either assistant coach, former player, anybody comes to you and says, Coach Dillard, I want to be a head coach one day, what piece of advice would you give them?
Learn and watch. I was under Coach Dooley for 3 or 4 years. Coach Rass. I've been under some great coaches. Watch and see what they go through. It is. I mean, sometimes it is what they go through, the good or the bad. See what they've done, see what they've gone through, and either use it, change it. But they have so much good stuff that they can pass along. That whether it's having parent meetings, fundraising, whatever it is, there are so many things. It's not just coaching. It's not turning in a lineup card. That's literally on a game day for softball. That's so far low on my to-do list. But just watch and take it all in. And when you get there, be consistent. Be consistent in what you say and what you do. That's big time.
Well, I love that. And I know you use that phrase a lot, drinking from the fire hose and just trying to take it all in. But I love what you said too. You don't have to use it all. And even Coach Raz said earlier, his is going to air 2 days before this. But he talked about being yourself, and we have a lot of them say it. You can take things from other people, but if you don't believe in what that is and it doesn't work for you, then there's zero reason for you to use it.
That's right.
But again, being able to see those different things and see what works is awesome. So, all right, so this is the fun stuff.
Okay.
Just a little rapid fire, just to have a little fun, couple sound bites. No context, just answers. You give a little bit if you need to.
Sure.
Somebody comes to town, says, Coach, afterwards, I want to go. The kids are going to ride the bus home. My significant other, me, and we're going to go out to eat. Where do you send them around Bogart?
Oof. We actually have to venture to the blue side, the Oconee side. We're going to have to go to Wing House. Wing House is a good spot for me.
Okay.
If we stay Bogart, La Cabana. You can't beat La Cabana. It's Mexican food. It's pretty good.
I've yet to be. I live here, and I've yet to be. We get a La Cabana all the time. I've not been to the Wing House. So
Wing House is good. Absolutely.
We're doing
downtown
that
Watkinsville, Wing House.
So if you had to listen, I don't know if you do music before the game, but if you had a pregame hype song, I know years ago we'd let the coaches pick some songs. What would your pregame hype song be?
Well, the softball team absolutely hates my playlist because it consists of
They don't like Africa from Toto?
I'm telling you, 80s music cannot be. Oh, they hate it. Turn this off. You'd rather practice in silence? Go ahead. Absolutely. Give me some 80s all day.
I love it. Who's the best coach you've ever coached against?
Oh, my God.
Or just somebody you enjoyed competing against with over the past years?
I'll tell you, he's had our number, and I think he's riding off into the sunset. Tough nose group, Ken Morgan, Madison County. Absolutely love that guy. In the heat of the battle, you want to beat his team into the game. Love those guys, really do.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. What is your pregame ritual?
Pregame ritual. I sit in the field house softball office and I think about every single thing that has to be done before the game. And then I have to shut the door and I give myself like 5 to 10 minutes where I clear my mind, write a lineup. Nobody comes in. They're beating on the door, wanting a water out of the fridge. Nope, come back. No, I need like 5 to 10 minutes, sit by myself, be quiet.
I love it. Who, and again, you haven't been doing it forever. And this could be any sport. Okay. I know you've coached a bunch. Who is the best player you've ever coached against in a game?
Oh my gosh. Best player I've ever coached against in a game. This is hard. I coached football at one of my previous stops, and there was a player for Athens Christian back in the day named Richard Jubinor. And Richard Jubinor played football, played basketball, ran track. And I was defensive line coach on the football team, and trying to stop that rascal. I was basically just saying, dive at him, do whatever you can. Richard Jubinor is probably the most talented athlete I've ever seen.
I love it. Last one. any school, any sport, anything, who do I need to go and interview? Who would be fun to talk to?
I think it needs to be, goodness. Whew. Wow. I've got a lot, but currently the AD at Bethlehem Christian, Mike Elmankabadi.
Okay.
Mike Elmankabadi was in my wedding. We worked together at Bethlehem. He got out of teaching and coaching for a little bit. He's back. Mike Elmankabadi, Bethlehem Christian, great dude.
Yeah, is their football coach, Coach Rod?
Coach Rod. Yep, that's right.
He's actually okay.
Okay.
Bethlehem Christian.
Get Elmankabadi. You need him. Coach Mike.
I will. I'm coming for him. That's
Love it.
awesome. All right. Last thing, with the big reason for these interviews, besides just enjoying talking to you, is just trying to bring awareness to the website. And the big idea behind Coach Dooley's list is to hook coaches up with vendors that are coach approved. So, who's somebody that you work with that you would love to shout out to another coach?
So one of the not going to call it a hole in the wall, but a smaller scale. We've worked with like the big box, brands, but place Action Awards, Loganville, Georgia. They've done trophies for us. They've done apparel. They've done hats, Imperial hats for our golf program, softball team. Action Awards, Loganville, Georgia.
Awesome. They're not on the website, so I will get them on.
They're great folks.
Awesome. Well, Coach, man, listen, I know how busy you are between now it's getting ready for golf season. You just finished up your banquet and all the things, and the kids are coming back tomorrow. So
back tomorrow.
I appreciate you taking the time, brother.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.